Dear MicroStrategists, welcome to this very short video where I will describe to you the benefits of having collaboration in MicroStrategy. Let's jump straight into our dashboard, and you might already be familiar with our bookmarks. It's the possibility to create your own view by interacting with objects on the dashboard, selecting filters on the dashboard, but also playing with the filters in this view here. So this is exactly what we're going to do. We want to choose the data for the last 4 quarters and just see the data for books and electronics category to create our really own personalized analysis. And as many of you know, there might be 40 plus filters to choose from. So this is not something you want to have to redo every single time you open your dashboard. So you can create a bookmark, which is Switzerland data for books and electronics last 4 quarters. So we're going to save that. This is our personal view. So I can come back in a month and I will always have the latest view or my personalized view saved, which saves even the page you are on. So extremely handy, reduces complexity, improves efficiency, and the time needed to get your own view. But with collaboration, you can bring it to a step further by sharing it either with individuals or with a group of people. So as a team leader, you can prepare this view for your end users just so they get this pre-prepared views directly injected into the dashboard. So when they open this dossier, they have a list of bookmarks that were shared with them and they know immediately where to go to without having to select any filters, without having to navigate in the dashboard. So the biggest benefits, definitely. Additionally, what you can do is collaborate directly within the dashboard interface. So if I click here on Add, I will see who created the dossier. I can ping also another colleague and tell them that to have a look at the Switzerland map because it doesn't display any data. To make sure that they understand what I'm talking about, I can include a chapter filter, which we're going to have a look at immediately, and I can post it. By doing so, I make sure that every communication is centralized for this dashboard. I can filter what has been written on the current page, and it's almost like a wiki on your dashboard where you can also comment the evolution of the data. You can ask for help to your colleagues, all within this simple interface for any type of consumer. Additionally, you can create this so-called discussions. Same idea here. I'm gonna include just Ferdinando here. And I would like to discuss about the evolution of the data in Switzerland. So let us use this channel to discuss data in Switzerland. And by doing so, I can also include a filter and we will have a context, we will have a channel, a private channel to have all the discussion related to this within this one interface. And this really saves time because by doing so, I do not need to go in Microsoft Teams, in Slack, look at last 2 months discussion, what I asked my colleagues about this data. I have everything centralized. So have a look at how it looks like on our other interface. You can see here with my other user, I have already been notified with the little sign here. So I have been pinged. I get the context. If I click on this little filter, it will apply automatically the filter that we selected at the beginning. So I save time and I also know exactly what my colleague is talking about. If I have this allowed, I will also be notified in the browser. So very handy if I'm working in another interface like a CRM, or also within emails, for example, I will be notified here with a straight link to the dossier. So I can click on it, get directed to it. I don't need to save the link of the dossier. And finally, if I have it installed on mobile, I will be able to see the same dashboard on my mobile phone with also the bookmarks that was created for me.